What's happening, guys? BriarRabbit here, and this is Black Ops 1. So it has been forever since I have played this game. Once Modern Warfare 3 came out, I jumped into that game. I didn't look back at Black Ops 1 at all. But yesterday, I was playing Black Ops 2, and I got to thinking, hey, I'm having a ball playing Black Ops 2. I wondered how those other old games, stack up to the newer games. So I decided to pop in Black Ops 1 because it had been forever since I played this game. Modern Warfare 3 came out, and I just jumped right on board with Modern Warfare 3 and never looked back. Even though I really, really love Black Ops 1, once the new games come out, I tend not to go back and play the old ones. I know a lot of Call of Duty channels do that, but when I feature other gameplays, it's usually a completely different game, like Tomb Raider or Valiant Hearts or something along those lines. I rarely will go back and play older Call of Duty games, so this was actually a real treat for me, and I learned some things about Black Ops 1 that I didn't really remember from back in the day. First of all, the aiming is completely different in this one compared to any of the other Call of Duties. It really feels like a very distinct game on that level. It's more sensitive, more jittery somehow. You'll see the sniper rifle bounces around an awful lot compared to other Call of Duty games. It just has a really different feeling. It takes a lot of getting used to. So this was actually the second gameplay I got today. And it was different. It was challenging to me to really snap on target and then stay on target. Now, Call of Duty, or Black Ops 1, has quite a bit of gun recoil, something that I wish they had kind of kept with, but have seemed to totally ditch altogether. All Call of Duties since then have really had these kind of laser beam guns that don't have much recoil at all, and Black Ops 1 did have a lot of recoil, and I thought that was a nice kind of skill gap thing, where a good player could handle that recoil. You'd see him burst firing instead of just holding down the trigger, and that was just one of the advantages you got as a better player. New player really had to kind of learn these things, and it's that kind of thing that I really enjoy about a game that I'm going to stick with for a year or more, is kind of learning the little intricacies of each game. So Black Ops 1, it just feels like a different Call of Duty. It doesn't have that Call of Duty feel from the Infinity Ward games like Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 or even Ghosts, where every gun's a laser beam, you just snap on target and hold the trigger down. And that's nice. I like that. It does have some downfalls. Sound does not work. Sound whoring does not work in this game. You can barely hear footsteps at all. Your own character is very loud. Not quite as loud as in World at War, but still very loud. You really want to run Ninja or some other perk like that. I didn't even set up my character before I jumped into this game, actually. I just, I literally popped in the disc, loaded up multiplayer, and jumped in with the custom created class that I made 3 years ago. And I think I would do things differently if I were to recreate those classes. You see, I earned a chopper gunner here. I was so psyched that I earned a chopper gunner on my second gameplay. I almost felt like it was a mic drop moment, I hadn't played this game in so long, and actually what you're seeing here is really only the second half of this game. Array is a huge map, and playing free-for-all on Array, it can take quite a bit of time. What you're seeing is about four and a half minutes cut out from like an 11-minute gameplay, and luckily for me, it kind of ended real well with a chopper gunner, although I didn't realize that you couldn't have two choppers in the air at the same time, so you see me kind of messing with that button an awful lot. It's something that they've kind of gotten rid of in later Call of Duties. Actually, Call of Duty Ghosts, I think you can, yeah, you definitely can have two choppers in the air, two different types of choppers in the air. I'm almost positive about that. I'm sure somebody will fact check me down in the comments. But yeah, I mean, it was really fun going back. The aiming feels very different. If I were to play this game for a long period of time, I think I could rehab that fun, reinvigorate that fun, because this is a really good game, and it feels very different from the other Call of Duties. And while Array is a big map, I still had a ton of fun playing on it. So that's what I got to say. I just kind of wanted to express my feelings about playing Black Ops 1. I think I'm going to go back and play a couple of the other Call of Duties, some of those other older Call of Duties, just to kind of refresh my memory. I'll probably start with COD 4, move on to World at War. COD 4 and World at War, the problem with those two games, though, is that they are completely hacked. It can be really hard to find a good lobby. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.